I have a goddamn problem. It's called Final Fantasy 14. I have an addiction. Yeah. I hate all of you. I hate every single one of you who convinced me to play this game. I should have put MMOs on the no list. We're playing every Final Fantasy game except an MMO. Get out. No, you're not allowed to do this to me. You're not allowed to take over my life like this. And yet here we are. Life in shambles. Because goddamn it, I want my shiny relic weapon. Alright? I want it. Alright, hey, let's play a video game. We're not even gonna play the rest of that music. Let's play a video game. Sounds good, right? Yeah? Hi, hello, welcome. Welcome to my hell. That's our lead-in into today's stream. Just me screaming at the top of my lungs, being like, God damn it. The game. Also, this would probably be nicer if I do this. Amazing. Hello, welcome back to another day of Final Fantasy 14, where I look around for a bit going, is this truly what my life has become? And then I smile, content. Kind of like that. So we're going to first, before we hop right into the MSQ, like I said I would, I'm going to go goof about over here real quick. Get out of here, mouse. Swear to God. Swear to God. Actually, what I need to do is, I guess, finish all of this. Oh, the reason I haven't done all of my Red Mage quests is because it goes into places I haven't been yet. So I was like, oh wait, but I don't want to discover places via that. What was I gonna do? What was I gonna come in here and do? Nah, we're not doing the relic weapon stuff yet. Oh, so I finished the Lost City of Amdapor. So we're at the next step of my relic weapon for ninja. I don't know if I appreciate or despise the idea that relic weapons seem to alternate between really quick, simple step that you can do like one day, like within an hour, really. If you just have the right amount of stuff, you could just do it like that. It alternates between that type of speed and then you're doing this for 3 weeks if you do it every single day. So that's the step we're at currently. And what makes it worse is that I have to do it as ninja, which kind of convinces me that I'm going to be playing Stormblood as a ninja again. Because I want to get it. I'm at the step where you have to collect light, and the only way to collect light is to add with your relic weapon hop into a bunch of different trials and dungeons and stuff that provide light. I've learned that apparently the best way to obtain it is via a thing I don't have access to, and to be level 80. Or it was to be level 80. I'm sure doing it at level 90 now would probably make it busted. Let's just get the hell out of here. What? I'm just running around Idleshire. Just gaffing about, giving a boot. We're gonna get things moving. So how's everyone's life been? What you done did in the last day or so? I hope everyone's had a good day today. It was nice outside. It's 4:54 and pitch black. God, I hate winter. It was actually a very nice day today. Unfortunately, because of the way my work shift turns out, I wanted to buy new headphones, not for the computer, but wireless ones for my phone. Because I somehow managed to punch the charging port like through. So you know those wireless headphones that are like earbuds that kind of like it has like this thick module part that's just like you have the wire and then there's one section usually on one side, and it acts kind of like a counterweight for the headphones to, like, I guess, stay positioned on your neck. It's better when it's like actually in the back, in the middle of the wireless headphones, but it usually isn't. That part is where the little charge thing is, the micro USB. And the last time I tried to plug it in, I just punched the port out. I don't know how I did that. I really wasn't using a lot of force. But when I looked down and I was like, wait, why is this not charging? The light's not lit up. That's weird. Only to then look and see that the micro USB port has now sunk into the plastic bit and is so deep in there that it's not even positioned straight anymore. So I can't actually, like, if I kept pushing the plug in, just eventually reach it. It's just like off in the corner now. It's fine. That's fine. So I need new headphones. Is pretty much what the end of that conversation is about. And that's what my day has been like. We're just grabbing herbs. All right. Hold on. You've seen me somewhere. The woman who bested guys from Belsa. Wow. Yeah. I tend to get wrapped into doing the most minuscule of tasks, despite being the savior of this world. It's crazy how that happens. I take down the statements in this log. You're welcome. But first, herbs. Herb. I'm excited to finally be home tomorrow. So that's why I'm streaming today. Usually I don't stream Fridays. I'll stream on Saturday. But I decided to switch it up, even though I did do a Tuesday stream, specifically because of that. And I forgot that I had done that for said reason. So when I said yes, it was that, oh yeah, we're going to stream tomorrow to make up for the fact I'm not streaming Saturday. And then I looked down at my video content and went, oh wait, I streamed Tuesday? What the hell? Completely forgot. Left my soul. Never knew I bothered. That last one up there is gonna take forever, but I'm gonna grab that last. Now what I want to do for today is, so I might not play as long, considering, yeah, I have actually managed to stream. I've now streamed an extra day this week. Aha! I did it. It was me. I need to use this summoning bell. I haven't called my retainer back from her mission this whole time. Oh, snap. How much money did you make? Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Give me all of it. Thank you. And then give me that. There's now a reassign button. Let's go. You can just shove them right back in there. What level are you? Level 36? Actually, before I do that, do you have... Not that. Yeah, can I give you better gear? You got level 10, level 15, level 30. You have like one level 30 thing on you, 25. And wear that. I think that's why I've kept it around. Oh, wait, no. The reason I didn't give you that is because I need to grab stuff that gives you gathering and perception. Yes. That's why I haven't switched these things out. Now I remember. So do I have a higher level thing? Yeah, I do. Yeah. I need to buy some higher level. Oh, there we go. You can pop that on. That's much better. Perception 38. You're an angler, baby. Oh, and what was this? 2312 for gathering and perception. That's craftsman stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta grab stuff for her at some point. It's weird to me that these don't seem to... I don't think I've ever seen boots that I've gone that have any of that stuff on it. Which probably means I should just ignore that then. Same goes for here. I should just put stuff on her. Oh hey, right, my scarf. I need to put that away. What the hell are all these? When did I get these? Alright. Last but not least. I don't think, yeah, you're not using anything new for a while. Okay. Level 35. Can you do that? Yes, you can. 77. There you go. I'm happy. All right. Back to business. What are you exchanging, Jatan? Ha! Resistance. So, oh, that's a whole thing. Okay. That's a mechanic I'll come back to in another 50 hours. God, I'm so sad. Oh yeah, so it turns out I only had 7 of the tombstones left from the event before Endwalker came out, and I am very sad that the Alamegan Barding is 30. So that's just not happening. Unless I could buy it somewhere else. I have money. What if I just pay 1,000,000 gil? What if I just give you all of my gil? Market, the board of the market, probably? Okay. And hey, Taco, what's up? Hi there, Hook. I'm sorry, what? Wait, what? Oh, it's a person bent over. I'm like, huh? What type of creature is this? Oh, that guy's going for a swim. Fairly cheap now because of the event. You know what? You know what? That's a gosh dang good ass point. That's a dang good point. I done goofed up. Forgot. Yeah, swimming. Have I been somewhere where I've swam? I think this is the first piece of water I've been in that's deep enough for me to swim in. Like, I'm pretty sure there have been other areas, but I've not ever swam at them. And oddly enough, Limsa Lamensa is not one of those places. Because if you manage to get out onto the water, you start running on it. Like a ghost. Thanks, Espanol. Alright, let me go run up into the secret cave hole so that I may get this survey question from this final person. Gotta close that real quick. Yeah. Ah, my face! Alright, hi. Hello there, Rotma. I'm sure you are an upstanding citizen. Why did I join the resistance? Well, if you must know, it was to avenge a friend. The Imperials butchered before my very eyes. We owned a stall in the markets, and passing soldiers snatched up a piece of fruit. He spoke out before I could stop him, only to get a foam of steel in the gut for his troubles. Wow! Wow! It's moments like that when that's depicted in fiction. So you know, the way that certain fictions are set up that, okay, so there goes the evil side and we're on the good side, right? But then at some point in the fiction, you switch perspectives to see someone who is on the other faction side. And it's like, but you see, in ways, there's just a way of life that, yes, they might be stricter, but they are too human. They are human as well. And then, but it's like always placed after like the most heinous shit. Where it's like, you know what? Which is very human. That is fair. That is true. That's actually it's a very good selling point. But it's just so funny, the juxtaposition. It was like, we too have, there's only but a few evil people here, but we are not a monolith. We do not all think this way. And it's like, yeah, I know, but you know, the last thing I saw from your faction was you just slaughtering children and burning a village down or something. It's like, it wasn't a great first impression. And that first impression has lasted for like, if this fiction takes me 80 hours or something, it's lasted for 50. And I'm now getting your perspective, and it doesn't seem to help. Like, I feel like that's what's gonna eventually happen with the Empire. Even though we've met some people with relation to people in the Empire, like Lucia. Straight up. Sister to the girl we murked. In her cool white mech. But like we'll actually end up in Garlemald, and then it'll be like, oh, but you see people living their lives and truly they are happy. Yes, don't ignore the slaves. Ignore them. They do not represent the full beauty of Garlemald. Wait, hold on, wait. Look over there. Somebody look over there. Look that way. Distracts you from the horrors. What are you missing, sir? You haven't seen a Ward of the Destroyer anywhere, have you? Maybe on the ground? I had been him. I had it this morning, that much I know for certain. I've not left the reach since. They're hardly rare, I know, and I could just as easily buy another, but even so. Something with sentimental value you lose. This is weird because it's taking me all around just this camp area. Maybe you know what? Because I think the same thing happened with Heaven's Ward and ARR. I'm actually, of course, it happened in ARR. I just forgot what the beginning of an expansion feels like. So I'm like, why am I just running around this one base? What with the hordes of demons spawning just because the sunset. I do wonder how life is in the Empire in 15, considering how much of a hell world that seems to be. That's a good point. One will find out some other day when I feel like streaming it again. So next week. You know, right? They must, considering they're all technology based, it's probably very similar, right, to Golem Mold, because that is a specific thing in 15 as well. That was like they're a technologically advanced society, specifically because they don't got the magics that Noctis and his family has. And so they just started using technology to start capturing monsters and wielding them as their own weapons. Either that or creating automatons, which are, every time those soldiers drop down from the airships, like they were all robots. So it was like, oh, okay. Like this is your dealio. My mother made a pilgrimage to the Temple of Fist, where she, like many others, received the blessings of the monks. And then Theodoric came and burned it all to the ground, the mad bastard. After him came the Garleans, who cared even less for our beliefs. I still keep to the old ways, as do many others, and when my son is born, I'll teach him the stories in Scripture, as my mother taught me. And there you have it. I helped everyone in the camp. Give me something to do, please. Oh. Ooh. 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 But it's a level 60. Which means it's trash. Another task is complete. Ah, Jax. I hear you've been keeping a little. I've been a bit busy. Yeah. Told me that new recruits have completed their initial training and stand ready to contribute. As discussed, Minago, I would have you present my proposal for an assault on Castellum Velodina to General Aldine personally. Right. We're in like an active war effort. Right. I'm like, wait, we're just gonna do that? Completely forgetting how this expansion started. I was like, whoa, you just want to attack? I thought this protocols. I was like, all right. We're kind of in that stage right now. Because we did a little oopsie at the wall. And by we, I mean Ilberd, which then led to us being the ones considered the culprits for the oopsie. We just accidentally released a new primal into the world. That's fine. It's fine. I expect Kral and Ystrola will wish to remain here to support the chirurgeons, but nevertheless, we should go and ask them. The chirurgeons? Can't ever remember. Moments in video game creation and the importance of the camera. This feels faster because of how close the camera is. So for some reason, this movement feels pretty fast compared to this, because I then become aware of how much ground I'm actually covering. And so my sense of speed is decreased because of the distance my character is from the camera. And that's why, as you pull out here, feels slow as hell. Still same distance. But because of you having a much wider field of vision, you're like, wow, I'm really not going nowhere. Magic. Remember that, everyone. Remember that entire section so that I can be in the next Daryl talks about games video on YouTube. Is Artemis? No. In fact, everything's great because of me. Because of me. Joint operation marks a turning point in our conflict with the Gallians. For the first time, the Resistance and the Alliance shall go on the offensive and attempt to capture an Imperial outpost. Personally, I believe it is imperative that we offer them our full support. As was the case with Ishkard, however, this is not a choice to be made lightly, nor less on others' behalves. This is war. Every side must decide. Of course, Lisa's in. And of course, Alizé's in. They'll stop at nothing to subjugate us all. Van Belsa and Van Donis were but the first to try. Though your fervor is surprising, I cannot dispute your logic. And Alfie's in because Sis is in. Although he would have been in anyway. In fact, he's like the one leading. Yeah, and yeah, obviously, Kral and Y'shtola. I shall refrain from taking the field on this occasion. There are many here who require further treatment. Y'shtola? You taking a back seat? You going full healer? But what about your sick moves? Alright. For our dear friend Lord Edmond, the woman who slew Gaius Van Belsa, and some half-dozen primals. How do you feel? What happens if I say, you know what, I ain't about it? Like, yeah. To be frank, Alfie, I keep getting pulled into stuff. But Sho's just happy to have a proper weapon instead of that twig. But she loved that twig. I'm sure. It matches her sister's. Ymitra uses the same twig. As long as there's a battle to be fought, I'll be there. We can but carry on for those we have lost, for those we can yet save. They really like being able to have me carry this forward. They really want me to keep people say, hey, you remember that gut punch in your heart? You want to keep repeating that line every time you get the chance to? Want to feel that gut punch? Push, please. And then Philly just indoctrinated everyone. Yeah. This is true though. Yeah, no, the Empire's a mess. I can't save the world if every time I turn around, the Empire is behind me going like, and like reviving Ascians for all the hell I know, doing some nonsense. As you have doubtless seen during your time in the outlying villages, their so-called meritocracy is but a pretext to torture and enslave their lesser subjects. Y'shtola, Kral, and do not hesitate to contact us. We should go, and Managa will leave without us. Might I persuade you to join us, Jax? Should you wish to give your decision further consideration, cash from Orions would seem an apt place to do it. You not answer right away. Wait, but I did. Okay, so no matter what the game is like, oh yeah, just in case, you don't have to answer right now. I'll see you later. Because obviously you got to set up the progress so you can go do other things and not be locked in. But that's just funny. It's like, Alfie, you did just hear me say to your face, yeah, no, I'm gonna fight. The decision's been made. Don't you second guess me. All set. Let's go. I have still not grabbed the other two Aether Currents. And you know what? Let's do that real quick. If I can. To the southeast. Perfect. So we're completely going away from Castrum. Which I'd have to teleport to anyway. Ooh, this music. It's hitting just right. Don't look at me. Oh, wait, I'm level 72. Yeah, suck it. You're not gonna look at me anyway. Too scared. You're too scared. You'll never survive. Something about the way the music's hitting right now and being next to this river. I just had like Secret of Mana flashbacks. Can't explain it. Can I have a mana crossover in 14, please? I know that Square likes to kind of destroy mana from the inside out, but since Trials of Mana was actually a really good remake and did well, and so did the Mana collection of the 3 SNES game, well, of the GBA game, the Game Boy game, and the 3 SNES game. Can I please, can we, please? To the southeast, goddamn it. I want more mana. I want more mana games. And I would like the next one to not be the 15th remake. Like, if I were to consider the last time a new mana game came out, not counting the remakes or the remastered re-releases, which also love the Legend of Mana remaster. It's just so goddamn sharp. I accidentally walked into an area that I just couldn't get out of. I think the last new game that came out for Mana was a phone game back in like 2010. Though I wonder if the reason that they even re-released, like, made the collection and then released the remasters, the remaster and then the remakes since 2018 with the Secret of Mana one, which was made for cheap and was obviously based off like a mobile port or something. It was trash. It was horrendous. It was disgusting. They should be ashamed of it and just pretend they didn't release that so they could remake it again. So that was an obvious, like, hey, we need to put something out for Mana for its anniversary. Here you go. It costs us $15 to make. Yeah, let me see if I could get one that's in a better position. Nope. It's just gonna keep calling me to the south one. That's gonna be rough to get to. Oh wow, Resistance Fighter, you're in trouble. You should grab a Snickers. But maybe they were just like feeling out the want, right? They were feeling out the market, see how many people were yearning for some more mana. Like, I just love it. I love it so much. I hope they don't think that like other series that they own have like taken the same position as Mana used to. Because essentially, if you were to compare the two, Final Fantasy, like, so Final Fantasy, Saga, and Mana all sprouted, well, Saga and Mana sprouted of Final Fantasy, specifically as means to be like, okay, one of these is to provide a niche, the niche of people who want to get into RPGs but don't like really know how they feel about the combat. So that's Mana, Final Fantasy Adventure, and that's why it is an action RPG. And then I don't know exactly what the role for Saga would be, but considering like the way that races and stuff work in that, where you could pick several characters, you're picking them in a guild, and their abilities are based off their race, and like eating meat can randomly change races and therefore the abilities they can use and not use, and equipment, all of that. Saga might be the reverse, of what they were doing with mana, where Saga might be like so intricate in systems. It's also to give a feeling of something more Dragon Questy. Saga might be something to be competitive with Dragon Quest, and I say that only because of the presentation of it. The battle screen in Final Fantasy Legend 1 / Saga 1 is just straight up the same as Dragon Quest. I know that was common, but they just went for it and said, yeah, nah, screw it, we're just gonna. Back in the days of Squaresoft, so they were competing with Enix, so you know. Briefly on the latest developments. Our recruitment efforts have exceeded expectations. In addition to welcoming many motivated young Alamegans, our ranks have been bolstered by the arrival of a number of experienced veterans, thanks in large part to the efforts of the Sirens. As a consequence, we are now able to field half a dozen new units, with more being trained as we speak. Good, I gather Conrad he could distract what I had sought. Just so, General. He proposes that we begin preparations for a joint operation to capture Castellum Valladina. Capture Valladina? That will not be easy. It will, however, be necessary if we are ever to push east towards the capital. There is no profit in delay. It is only a matter of time before the Gallians learn of our plans and summon reinforcements. The Alliance hereby accepts Commander Kemp's proposal. Tell them to take no chances. Bring every able-bodied Alamegan who can wield a weapon. Pippin, I want Valladina watched. Assess its defenses. Every fortress has a weakness. If there is no objection, General, my designs also help. They both stare in my way. My direction. The rest of them better show up to the fight. Just staring at me. It's like, can the Scions join? Only Scion member joining is me. Jesus Christ. Conrad and the General are of one mind, it seems. I only wish I could say the same. While this aggressive strategy may well profit us, in the end, what losses will we suffer? We should speak with the Vice Marshal about this reconnaissance mission. We should talk to Pippin. Okay. I'm just gonna keep grabbing materia for the time being. Until we hit like the higher 60s. And talk to Pippin. Hey, look, I'm going to assume this is the first dungeon. So it's Castellum. Thank you for volunteering to join me. This should be a fairly straightforward reconnaissance mission, so long as we do not have the ill fortune to run afoul of an Imperial patrol. That's not a flag. That's not a setup for us immediately running into an Imperial patrol. It's either a dungeon or an instance. Yeah, but what I was saying with mana is that I'm slightly concerned. Well, I'm hopeful because yeah, they seem to have been feeling out whether or not a new mana game would actually be profitable with these latest remakes and remasters over the last 3-4 years. But I was concerned for a minute there that because of the place that mana took, which was here's the RPG for people who are not so keen on menus and intricate systems. Here's our action RPG. I was concerned for a while that that's what Kingdom Hearts took. Like they got Kingdom Hearts and then said, okay, we're good. Yeah, we don't need mana anymore. We're good. It also has that more lighthearted feeling that mana games tend to have. Mana games tend to be a lot of, well, all their games tend to be a lot about fate and crap like that, and Destiny. But mana and the mana tree, like Yggdrasil, the connection to nature type stuff, which isn't really in Kingdom Hearts, but I don't know. They might have, like, mostly the lightheartedness and the action RPG elements could have been like, okay, we have our replacement series and it performs way better than mana, so we're done. So I'm hopeful that this is gonna be a resurgence in the coming years. Just give me one new mana game and please spend money on it so it's actually not a disaster. Because that's something that Square has done several times too, where they've been like, okay, we're releasing a new game in a series that we have no faith in, but a bunch of y'all kept whining about it, so here you go. Usually from one of the Western developers that they publish for. And then when the game doesn't do gangbuster numbers compared to what they want with their high expectations, sometimes it's either they have way too high expectations or they provided like little to no budget to the developer. So things go a little wonky. And then they're like, you see, we told you it wasn't a good idea. But that's not how that... Y'all provided like no resources or money. What? Or it might have turned out fine if, you know, you didn't give them 7 months to make it. Or some nonsense. It's like, what had happened? So here's the hoping. Several cutscenes with planes. Wow. Wow. They got really excited about cutscenes, baby. There's gonna be a lot of cutscenes for this freaking... My instance? My duty? Alright. Let me settle in. They better all be voiced.
Excellent. The disposition of the Imperial forces is exactly as expected. I will notify Father. Cannon fire! Where did it come from?
Smoke! There! Is that... Oh gods, it's Relga's Reach.
I'm sorry?
It's no use. I think someone's jamming our communications.
We have a traitor.
You don't think... Could this be part of a coordinated attack?
As per usual.
Too early to draw conclusions. We must abort the assault and return to the Reach at once.
These are called trials, right? When it's these types of individual player instances. Oh, it's these guys. Yeah, hey, there she is.
Forward! Forward! Give them no quarter!
My villainous girlfriend. You have to have a good guy girlfriend, which is Hilda, and a bad guy girlfriend, which is Fordola. That's how it works.
You!
Don't get murdered, Minford.
Traitor! Kinslayer!
You're no kin of mine!
What did I just say, Mefford? God damn it.
Meffred!
Yeah. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go, Lise. Let's go, Lise. Let's go, Lise. Rock her shit. I love it when my girlfriends fight. Oh no.
Well, well. Stand aside, Pilus. This one has promise.
No, Xenos, you're not one of my girlfriends. You stop it.
She's not like the others.
Oh, bag full of content. That okay? That's what that is. Yeah, I was staring at like, the hell is that weapon? Oh my god. What is that, a sword cannon or something?
It's him. It's Xenos.
Does he rotate it to pick the one he wants the most?
Dead man.
Please.
So spirited, and yet so empty.
It's a giant Aether battery that hypercharges his weapon so he can use magical abilities. Oh, got it. Like that. Okay. That makes sense. For them, that makes sense. It's just so hulking massive.
Please run!
Thank you, Y'shtola.
Ah, a magical barrier. Alas, it will not save you.
Oh, get the hell out of here, Kenpachi. Also, I'm gonna... Oh. Oh. Ooh, that's a lot of blood.
Hold the line, Byrolga. Hold the line.
Oh. Oh. And we're super late. Yeah, hi, second. We're having some troubles. There's some troubles.
Kryl!
This big of a cutscene to lead to a fight, an instance.
Alphino.
We saw the smoke and thought we heard explosions. Are we under attack?
A bit more than under attack. She's just slightly cut in half. It's fine.
Wheels were all over us before we realized what was happening. No one knew where to run or what to do. It was chaos. Lise and Master Kemp rallied the guards and bought us enough time to get some of the wounded to safety, but I haven't seen either of them since.
Confound it! If we lose the reach, this will all have been for naught.
I don't know if you got here in time to
Arenvold, can you escort these people to the ward?
see me witness Xenos become Kenpachi. And was like, ah, yes, you're beating me. But what if I use two hands? I was like, oh, shut up.
Our place is at the reach. We must offer such aid and succor as we are able. Saving lives is now our paramount concern.
He's just us,
We
buddy.
can hold back the Imperials until Father sends
Oh, yeah?
reinforcements. We may yet turn the tide.
I'll join you. I've done all I can for these people, and you'll be crying out for a healer in there.
That's great.
You're right. Come, there is no time to lose.
Yeah, that sounds perfect to me. As long as I don't have to be healing. Although Kryl might have her time taken by seeing Y'shtola cut in half and being like, I can fix this. I can fix this. I can Oh, hey, I see a chat window, which means I guess I'll play now. Yeehaw! They kill it. Not everyone, Lord. Oh, yep, nope, everyone. That's in fact mostly everyone.
It's all over now!
If you do this as a healer, she yells at you to come on. Oh, nice. Double checking to make sure none of the people that we came in to save died on the ground here. There we go. All right, they're all good. Move it. Move it. Everyone know to start cutting people down left and right. Oh, you mean like those guys? Ah! It's a bloodbath. Yeah, don't focus on that. Don't focus on that. It's fine. Don't look at that. We're dealing with it. We're dealing with it. Deal with this dude up here. Oh my god, he's gonna blow that man to smithereens. All right, got rid of the big ones. Get out of here. Get out of here. You're gone. You're gone, Zo. Julio. All right, who we got left? Who we got left? Check on him. Check on him. Up over there. We're moving. We're moving.
For the glory of the flames!
Oh, that's a lot of people. Lock onto the right goddamn person, video game. Do it. This is going great. This is going good. Yeah. What you doing over here? What you doing over here? Huh? Huh? You think this is cute? You think this is chill? You think you're not dead? Reinforcements? Yes, there are. They took Lisa and the others deeper. Of course they did. Of course. Right? Why not? Is that just like for them? Oh, hi, friends. Oh, it's for Dola. What's up, girl? I ain't seen you a hot minute. Don't murder me. Aha. Don't mind me, I'm just murdering all of your friends behind you by attacking you at the same time. I hope you don't mind that I've tricked you. I'm pulling the trick where it's like, aha, you miss, and then I go, I wasn't aiming for you, sucker. Aha. Want to see a trick? Get your ass back here. Also, yeah, someone grab that body.
What took you so long? Alpha, no, I need your help.
Prowl over here smiling like, yeah, nah, it's fine, don't worry. I have a raise ready to go. I have a swift cast. We're good. We're good.
My lord, the prisoners.
See to your men, Pylus.
Am I fighting you right now, Xenos?
As you command, my lord.
Because I know we're not done.
Your friends were a disappointment. But you will entertain me, will you not?
Oh, Xenos, you piece of crap. I'm surprised this is in 1v1. Thanks, Allie. Thanks, Pippin. Let's go. We might die. We may die. Oh hey, I'm already. I got everything.
Be gone!
I'm sorry, what is that move? Oh, I don't like it. Ow. Not even father could do that, right? Yep, I'm standing.
Give me something to remember.
Okay. Don't stand in that. And don't be near him. Okay, and it like does that. Cool. I can murder them right away. Oh my god! Well then. And also, ahaha, I was kidding. Apparently is a 1v1. Also, he's level 70? I'm sorry? I'm so happy I cleared that. He's slow walking at me. I don't like him slow walking at me. Someone tell him to stop. I don't know where to go. Oh, nowhere. Ow. Oh, come on. I wasn't even in it. Hey, I did it. I think Xenos might be too strong for me. No wonder they had him at level 70. They wanted to make a point. Damn. Aha! It was I who won.
Pathetic.
Oh, come on. That counts as when I broke a sword. I broke it with my face, but I broke it. Alright. Okay. We take those. We take those.
Seven hells.
Yeah, I was about to, like, grab on. Don't get yourself murdered. Let's fight 2 more times so I can break the rest of them. Then we'll see who's pathetic. Yeah.
Shall we give chase, General?
He pulls out another Aether battery full of like 5 of them.
There has been enough death this day. See to the wounded. Aye, sir. You all right, lass?
Just my spirit broken, really. I think my pride might have taken it out. Yeah, that's about it. I'm feeling healthy.
Tis no ordinary
There you
foe,
go.
best
Perfectly read me. It's been a hot minute since a non-magical being
Don't you die on me, Ashola! Hold on!
of near godliness was the thing to put me down on my ass.
All right. Alphino, Master Kemp is all yours.
Understood.
Don't just stand there gawping. Hold her down while I work.
Oops. My bad.
The worst is past, but without the proper facilities, I can do no more.
Master Kemp too would be better served in the infirmary. Let us take them there without delay.
Give us a hand, would you, Lise? Of course.
I don't like seeing her curled up Y'shtola like
must be
that.
exhausted, but there will be others who need
I
our
don't
help.
like it.
Leave these two to us and look to the other wounded.
Oh, you were chilling with dragons. I was studying. Shut up, Zeno. You get Jim That's it. I'm going to Doma. And that's the explanation for this entire expansion. It's like, I got my ass beat by a techno samurai. I must learn the way of the blade. You did well. You saved lives. Now then, let's do what we can for the wounded. Every minute counts. That does not feel like a celebratory moment there, quest complete music. How the look in Raban's eyes speaks volumes. See the wounded, Jax. If they live, help them. If not, move on. Okay, how many? Who dead? Is Mefford dead? How we doing? Hey, independent mender. Yeah, fix my stuff. Thank you. All right, back to back to my heat. Up. Mefford lies motionless, having breathed his last. Clenching his fist is a small charm which you take for safekeeping. He was already cold when I got to him. There was naught I could do. That charm must have been important. Let's take it to Conrad. God damn it. God damn it. You listen here, CB3. A CBU3 Creative Business Unit. You listen and you listen right. How dare you bring back an NPC that I completely forgot about. I hung out with 20 minutes and make me I'm not crying my heart out like I did with Harshi, but just making me feel like it was too soon, man. He was too young. He was too bright for this world. I can't believe you've done this to me, Yoshi P. Yoshi P! Speaking of Yoshi P, that fucking meme in the Discord of him was his struggling from success. Suffering from success because they had to stop people from buying Final Fantasy XIV. So I cut it out. Too many y'all on the server. Y'all need to bounce. Too many of y'all. Ain't nobody else allowed in the club. You ain't from outside the club. You can't even get in. Here you go, Conrad. I've never seen an MMO go, no, really. We're full. That's because, to be fair, even at its greatest peak, there were probably moments where World of Warcraft probably should have done that. Because I've heard horror stories about not being able to play World of Warcraft during like Burning Crusade or something. But they just said that's community management. That's Yoshi P and Square and Yoshi P and the team for 14 like understand. Sure, we could keep taking everyone's money, but if it breaks the game, it'll just make them not want to keep giving us money, which is the point of a subscription service. The one-time month payment is not worth sacrificing the enduring 3 years of payments. And that's what happened with like WoW, I think. Even in like their biggest things, like a bunch of people probably got turned off from playing when they couldn't play the game they paid for. Hell, that's a big sticking point now for like non-MMOs, right? When playing like an always online game, a live service game. One of its biggest hurdles and thing that pisses people off is like, I paid money to not play my game. Cool. I guess I'm never giving them another cent. I think Squeens has also been very hesitant to invest in new servers for fear of having more than needed when the hype dies down. Like, wow, I have so many that I love and feel like Ghost. True. Right. Because, yeah, that didn't last forever. Right? One, WoW's peak was its peak and then it started dropping. And two, yeah, they like went ham on servers. So eventually they were able to just buy themselves out of that problem. But then, yeah, it leads to the thing of, yeah, don't invest in servers for a surge that won't last more than a month, right? Yeah. That's also a good point. That's referred to as JIT, just in time manufacture. Well, actually, that's in fact the reason why they don't have new servers right now. Mefrit was a warrior, always thinking about others before himself. He once had an Imperial patrol chase him night on 20 miles. It's a supply chain structure or technique that was specifically, I think, created in Japan and therefore is still quite often used there. Obviously, a more advanced version, but it's literally, you do not make or purchase stuff for it to sit in storage. You calculate just enough that it should cover, like you get just enough resources or product that it should cover demand. And that's like you always run, so you're always running like right at the cusp of being strained. Like you get a little bit more, but it's within the calculated risk of, okay, we don't expect demand to surpass, yeah, perfect storm of issues, exactly, COVID, and then them using JIT. So it's like, okay, we calculated, it's gonna be, we need this much server space, or we need this much, if you're talking about just regular manufacturing supply chain, it's like we need this much, I don't know, aluminum, like raw aluminum that we process. Okay, that's what we calculate. If demand is like 10%, not even 10%, like 5% more than what we expect. So we have what we need, and then 5% margin of error. And then what happens is, okay, so demand was up 50%. Shh. Oh. But yeah, here it was. So COVID just destroying the supply chain for semiconductors. Then you had the boost in just the actual popularity of the video game. Like that, just straight up at the same time. Partially due to COVID and partially due to Blizzard being stupid and bad, and Activision being as bad and stupid. And what a beautiful marriage that was. So you have that exodus, and then you have a bunch of big streamers playing it and convincing their fan bases to get into it, and then you have like the game just, this game just good. So MMO players kept hearing about the memes and went, that sounds good. Imperials may have withdrawn, but they could return at any time to finish when they began. You dare not remain here. Those who are not fit to make the journey to Castrum Orions will need to be taken by a chocobo carriage. Agreed? Yeah. Proceed to oversee the preparations. All right. Orella. Hello. This is us meeting for the first time. I've not spoken to you. I love your... Who is this fucking alchemist? Yo, Orella. Yo, what's that cool ass piece of... What is that on your hip? That's like a magicite knife or something? It's cool as hell. I like your design. I like her design. Her hair reads very much, I was in Christian school, and then the first time I went to public school, I wanted to be a rebel, so I got this streak of red hair. But besides that, I like her design. I like her outfit. Right. Oh, and the thing with JIT2 is that it can quickly compound because, like I mentioned, since it was something that was that's highly popular in Japan's supply chain, or popularized by Japanese supply chain, you can imagine that like a lot of the companies there would use it. So that includes distributors and stuff. So it'll be like, okay, so Square practices it themselves, right? But then the people producing the materials that creates, for in this instance, the servers, also practice it. So when they're backed up, and it leads to Square being backed up, but then Square also, like, at the same time is trying to produce stuff, and so they're backed up. And so now it's two backup. Big backup. Big chunky backup. If you could look over here at this diagram I had to draw for my class last semester, you can see here that the triangle stands for... You can see that the triangle stands for the amount of time in the oven. Man struggling to cope with a bitter reality. God damn, that description was morbid. Saved a good many of my men, and I cannot thank you enough for that. The fact remains, forces were decimated, and the state will not be mounting an assault on Castellum Velladina or anywhere else. We need to be honest with ourselves about our prospects. First, we need to put our affairs here in order. Afterwards, I'll join you at Cashmorians. Yeah, we really got the carpet pulled up from under us, huh? We just went on like a 15 to 20 quest string of recruiting people to the cause, convincing people in another village of Alamegans, like, hey, yeah, no, we know that you got a bunch of y'all went to help the resistance with Ilberd, and then it turns out he was lying, and your friends and family got slaughtered. But nah, it'll be different this time. Everybody gonna be good. So, bad news about your husband. He's dead. As far as we can tell, Xeno-san's men returned straight ways to Specula Imperatoris after quitting this place. Assume he's lost interest. Brings us to the most troubling question of all. Now, not how he found us, but why he chose to spare our lives having done so. In war, you kill or capture your enemy. You don't leave him to fight another day. Only a fool would turn his back and walk away, but Xenos is no fool. Whatever his motive, this is neither the time nor the place to think on it. I'll leave a token force to watch over the Reach. The rest will fall back to Cashmorians. We can discuss our path forward there. And this place was so beautiful and nice. I don't know if this weather is like this to match up with me finishing the instance, but goddamn, is it appropriate? And now freaking covered in arrows and dead people, or the pools of blood from their death dried into the sand. Jesus. Fortunately for you, you're fighting Goku, and he has chosen to not kill you, when it would make complete sense to do. I want to have a better fight. Here, have a sensu bean. What are you doing? Good old Goku, making life worse for everyone he loves. It was a Garlean who did was an Alamegan. He wants that thrill. He wants to work. Oh no. Yeah, Lisa isn't gonna feel good because it was for Dola specifically. But Dola was like, yo, hold up, Xenos, let me tell you about how to murder all my people.
Not for the swift actions of the Scions and the Alliance, many more would have died. You risked your lives to save ours, and for that we thank you.
There is no need for thanks. We are allies, are we not?
Aye, just so. Let us not dwell on this tragedy, but look to the future.
The future? I'm sorry, General, but there is no future for us.
Damn, Conrad's gone.
Gods, I can still see Mefrid with that woman standing over him. They've ripped the heart out of us, General. They've broken us. Our fight is over.
Morale is at a negative 300.
Master Kemp, please.
I'll always hate them with every fiber of my being. For what they took from us then and now. Our homeland, our freedom, our bloody children.
You mean the Skulls? The youths who fight for Xenos?
Grania Lupi, the Black Wolf's legacy and our shame. A unit made up of children born to Alamegan dignitaries who came of age during the occupation. Sons and daughters of Gir Abania, raised to be proud citizens of the Empire, with all the rights and responsibilities that entails. It'd be easy to curse them and call them traitors, but they're our children. Our flesh and blood. If the only way to forge the future we want is to cut down our own, then...
Then what was it all for?
Nargo?
What will you say to the families of the fallen? To the mothers, and the widows, and the orphans? Will you tell them it was all for nothing?
Listen to the girl. We dare not suffer our comrades' sacrifices to have been in vain. Now is the time to steel our resolve and press on, painful though it may be.
And when Xenos comes back with his army, what then? This isn't the first time, you know. You'll be hard-pressed to find men brave or stupid enough to face him again.
I still can't believe how strong he was. He humiliated us back there. The Warrior of Light included.
You didn't have to say it like that, Lisa.
God help us if he's next in line to the Garlean throne.
You're super right.
Loath though I am to say it, we should not be surprised. Before succeeding Van Baelsar in Alamigo, Xenos led the Imperial army to Doma, where he crushed the rebellion utterly. As a matter of fact, Doma remains in his charge to this day. Suffice it to say, Varus's heir is a peerless warrior and an accomplished general. The question is, how are we to contend with such a foe?
That's stupid. I like that. I like that. Mainly because I want to go to Doma and learn the way of the blade. I feel you're about to tell us. Let's do this. That's a good idea, right?
Interesting. You are suggesting we kindle the flames of revolution in Doma once more and force Xenos to fight a war on two fronts?
That was definitely my thought.
Left to fight on this front by the time
Not the cool samurai swords.
Look, I'll not deny
Not
the
the
plan's
katanas.
promise. And I feel for our brothers and sisters in Doma, truly I do. But I fear we lack the strength to see it through.
Have faith in your people, Master Kemp. Them and the Scions. Hold fast, rebuild, and when all is in place, we shall defeat Xenos together.
If you're going to Doma, I'm coming too. I want to help our friends there. And make sure nothing like this ever happens again.
Give us the time we need, and we will give you something far greater.
Very well. For all you have done for us, we will fight on. But be swift, comrades. Alamigo has suffered enough.
So far, you know what I get the feeling of from this type of story, from this expansion? This is the type of pacing and talk that is like OG Universal Century Gundam, which is my shit. So I think I'm gonna like Stormblood. Goes without saying, but the Scions alone have not the strength to topple a provincial government here or anywhere else. And we're just fighting Xeon. We are fighting Xeon. All right, we're fighting Xenon 31st century ago. We're fighting Xena Warrior Princess. Lest you doubt what good you can accomplish, I would remind you that my grandfather and his 12 disciples once strayed to these lands to save Eorzea and her people from certain doom. And they kind of did that, a little, for like 5 years. Present mission may not be as monumental as scope, but is no less important to the multitudes whom we would free from imperial oppression, whom we will free. Ayo. To Doma. Alizé is contemplating the logistics of a journey to the Far East. Where men go as one, there's life, and where there's life, there's cause to hope. Grandfather believed that, and so do I. Before we can forge ties with our friends in the Far East, we must first find a way to reach them. Both is not exactly over the river. Tataru is let's go, Tataru. Much as I would like it if we could all make this journey together, someone would need to remain to serve as liaison to the Alliance and Resistance during this critical period. Moreover, as Y'shtola cannot be left unattended. Obviously, I remain. No, Alfie, it would have been quicker just to ask and markedly less patronizing. Oh. Prowl, stop teasing the boy. That wasn't so hard, was it? Enjoy your trip and don't you dare come back without anything good. Right then, sister, Jackson, please. Gather your things. We are for Limsa Laminsa. To home, so I can get on a boat. That said, though, first I'm gonna look at some people. Because, hold on here. Yeah, that's why I thought. We're doing some Aether Currents. Okay, you're missing a bunch of nodes. I bet you got some Aether Current too, don't you? Don't you? You're filthy. You're covered in it. Yeah, that's what I thought. Serpent Marshal Brookstone is in need of a soldier. A moment, if you would. The Alliance has seen fit to charge the Twin Adder with overseeing the occupation of Cashmorians. As an adventurer, I realized is your wont to attend to matters both great and small in all corners of the realm, though it should go without saying that you must also uphold your obligations to the Maelstrom and the Eorzean Alliance. I would ask for your aid in reconnaissance mission here in the fringes. Gotcha. Let's hit this up first. Lieutenant Oppenheimer, your assistance is greatly appreciated. They're all but impervious to traditional firearms, which is why we commissioned Garland Ironworks to fashion a weapon capable of penetrating your armor. It's been fitted to... Oh, baby. We're doing a Magitech thing? Let's go. I'm in. Yeehaw. How nice of them to bring back Magitech sections and have them be outside of Praetorium. Alright. This is lovely. Lovely, I tell you. I found the drone. Oh. Okay. It's a stun. Got it. So get both of them. And then... And it is pretty much line them up and then do that. Okay. Boop. That's easy enough. That's easy enough. This works differently, too. I like the different kit that they gave for this one, especially because the bombs in Praetorium are like, there's no reason really to ever use the machine gun fire, but I feel like a lot every now and then while running that in the roulette, I'll just have people only spamming machine gun. As like the ground explosion, if you guys can figure out how to do the marker, is extremely trivial in terms of you will murder everything. It just takes 2 of us to land a shot and everything will die. Please just use it. There we go. Alright, line up for me. Line up for me, thank you. Wait, hold on. Oh, God! Oh, no. I messed up the line. That'll do. I only hit 2 of them. There we go. And now if they just stand just like that. Easy. Alright. And I don't have to stay in this. This is a little slow. It's a little slow. I forgot that I can't fly, so me doing that was pointless. In fact, I'm actually going to be this lazy. We're going to be this lazy. I gotta get my currents, alright? I gotta get my flight. Welcome back. You're welcome. It was great. We will continue working with Garland Ironworks. Yeah. Yeah, that's the stuff. There's another one back here. This is Moko. What is this to do? Griffin's Bane has... Well, yes, it is me. Right here, who defeated Griffin atop Bowser's wall, bringing his plans of conquest to a shuddering halt, except for the fact that he super succeeded. But enough of that. What brings the illustrious Griffin's Bane? Why are you, like, throwing that title at me, though? Holy crap, your skin. Where are my manners? Talamoko, military records officer, at your service. I cannot offer much in the way of combat, but if you should have any inquiries regarding historical matters, I got you. Taking control of cache from Orions, discovered a number of confidential documents. I've guessed a great many were conscripted and sent away to subjugate new territories. Surprisingly large number were executed as a reminder. What would happen? Number of prisoners listed simply as whereabouts unknown. Thought perhaps they met some ill fortune during their imprisonment or even escape. Find no other documents to suggest. Okay, so we're gonna look at this stuff and see if we can find these guys. Okay. The Nanta have called these lands home long before even the Alamegans came to settle here, and as luck would have it, the Resistance has established cordial relations with their people. I'm gonna hang out with some snake women. We're gonna have a blast. When the Gallians gained their foothold here, they interned any and everyone, slayed us. Ananta, it mattered not. Most were forced to serve in the Gallian military, dispatching to other lands from which they would never return. Not say what transpired there, but the settlement was heavily guarded. Settlement to the south, Bittermill, Got it. There's something about Gridania that I completely ignored. Bud. Take me. Take me there. Nine. It's really only showing me that one. Did I grab 3? No, I still only have 2. They just really don't want to show me any other one other than the one that's to the southeast that I need to figure out how to get around to. Caw. That's a big ass bear. That's an angry bear. I'm just like looking at his design real quick. I want to look at his mouth. His mouth hole. Tala, why does it look like you're getting your ass beat? Happy allowed to leave, get him. Why are you getting your ass beat? Oh god, I want to watch No Way Home so badly. Every few seconds I just think about the fact that that's out today? Right? I think Spider-Man No Way Home is officially out. Ooh. So what did we discover? Certainly the last thing I expected to find in these abandoned and otherwise forgotten buildings. Managed to catch them unawares. I find this quite curious. By all rights, the Guardians should be too busy contending with the Resistance to waste time and place like this. What would they do? Afraid our search for answers will only raise more questions. If we are to make any sense of this, we must search this place from top to bottom. What is that? You're doing monk breathing? What? What the hell is she about to do? Why is your next mission not an eighth current mission? Why would you do this to me? Huh, ma'am? Huh? Why would you ruin my life like this? I'm gonna see what this is. Was that just her, like, breathing for anxiety? If the gods are kind, we'll encounter no further distractions in our search. Rotting debris fills your nostrils. You're unable to discern where that odor is. Oh, there's some dead people in there. There's some rotting corpses. Some of them appear to be fresh. Okay, so somebody snuck back here. Except they didn't. I'm looking for sparklies. I see none. I am sad. Like the outer ring of the circle has often gotten me, where I'm like, oh, there can't be anything out there that's like outside of the circle, and then it's just on like the edge, right? Okay, that's not. So it must be around this other building. On the back. Aha! Yes. House is much too clean to have been abandoned for 20 years. So, someone lives here. Oh, might it be the prisoners that So they escaped? Well. Oh, wait. Yeah, and there's busted up Magitech here. So it could have been a big old brawl. Or they set up a trap that like kills any of the Imperials that show up, drags their dead carcass into this building, and they live and die. Oh, that's some effort. Awesome. While inspecting the houses, he seems unwell. Unwell? No, definitely not. Certainly not. Yes, we're quite fine. But what of you? Little girl dressed in strange clothes? Quite strange, quite strange. Ooh, yes, who? An excellent question. You are you, but who are we? Yes, we would like to know very much, very much. Alright. You don't remember? Was there anything you do? Remember? Yes, something about this place, something familiar, quite familiar. It's only a hunch, but I suspect he is not from this place. Considering he's Elizan, he's likely a Gradanian escaped from the Garleans, or perhaps could it be one of the missing prisoners? We certainly explained Garlean soldiers from before. Excuse me, sir, but would you be willing to come back with us? At the very least, it would be more comfortable than these dilapidated houses. Okay, go away. All these notifications. Right, back to Castrum, I guess. And then we speak with Brookstone. I think I'm gonna end the stream with getting into Doma. Will be like the last thing that I pop off with. So I figured we grab some delicious current. Aether current at the same time. Get this man a hot meal and a warm bed. Get this hot man a meal and a warm get this man a hot man a warm meal and a hot bed. Yes. And off they go. Current? What is this continuation of a mission with no Aether currents? I will fight everyone. I will fight everyone in this goddamn castrum. Alright. Imagine Lieutenant Moko has finished questioning the detainee by now. Go and see what, if anything, she's learned. Goddamn 50-step quest. Unfortunately, he can recall absolutely nothing of his past. The only thing he's certain of is that he escaped from Garlean captivity. But where does Bittermill fit into all of this? I fear we reached an impasse. It's not as we can ask the Garleans what they were doing. Perhaps we can. Those who escaped us earlier must know something. Has to be taken into custody. Alright, talk to Brookstone. And there's people talking to her. So I assume she's important. Hey, yo, Brookstone. I'm gonna go capture a soldier. I was just deliberating over who I should call back to make a sweep of Owen's stash. Yeah, we'll do that. I'll go with sweeping. She sprinted off without me. God damn it, girl. Oh, how convenient. Got the one, I guess, the Magitech. Yeah. Oh wow, they're called Leshies. Why is it called a Leshin in like Monster Hunter? But I started watching season 2 of The Witcher. And there are Leshies in it. And I know there are Leshies in The Witcher, like in the games. But I'm confused about why it's called a Leshen in Monster Hunter. I'm sure this place is fine. It's only a little creepy. Let me bring out Behemoth. Now I feel safe. Oh. Oh. How'd he get fucked up? He's like to bleed out if left unattended. Go and tell Serpent Marshal Brookstone. Okay. Once again. I think they called that in the Witcher game too, Leshen. Weird. Okay. Because in the show, they're calling them Leshies. What is happening? Maybe Leshy or just babe. Oh, okay, maybe. Fair. That could be that might be it. That'd be funny though. Oh, look at the little Leshy. You're gonna grow up to be a big oak tree. Any chance this quest has a thing? What? Where am I? Who am I? Why? Okay, the rest of this can't have an eighth. I'm going insane. I'm going mad. Wait. This is a whole ass side quest, though. I'm learning things that I'm going to now proceed to stop learning. I wasn't here to do side quest lore, goddammit. Yeah. I was doing the thing where I forgot that I had to be in the place to see the missions. That explains it. Okay. Oh, right. I also might not be able to unlock all of them yet. Oh, well, no. If we're going to Doma, I should be high enough level now. Because that's what it's been from what I remember in Heaven's Word. It's like if you're getting to the new area, you've now done, like, enough quests. It's like reaching the new area means you can fly in the old one, essentially. I'm pretty sure that was the pacing. Find a good fight to restore Alagana to its former glory, but I do worry about the toll it must be taken on a man of his years. Right. And seeing as I don't see any other of those quests over here, there's probably one last place I need to go to, which I believe I've seen. Because off the map that I can see is Alagiri. So I probably have to travel all the way down there. And if that's the case, actually, then maybe I'm not going to get this 8th current. Because, yeah, oh, wait, right. There's the Sea of Clouds, right? I couldn't finish the 8th current there because, like, the second half of the map didn't pop up into the quest line until later. Alright. So, actually, never mind. This could be like that. High time we brought back the quarry that once made me proud to hail from Malagana. Some of you may be too young to remember, but the quarry used to mean everything to this village. I used to be a coal miner. They're getting rid of our coal mining jobs. This goddamn eco-friendly bullcrap. I'll have you know it was good work. Your father, your grandfather, your grandfather's grandfather used to work in that coal mine. And they lived to a spry 37. And they loved every minute of it. There's no demand for it. We can get by just fine with the stones we gather in the past and those we salvage from ruined buildings. Prosperity doesn't lie in wait for us at the quarry, only monsters. And that's that. Route. Alas, girl, understand nothing. Of course, everything's going the same point. That should be only sleepwalking through life. I am indeed the sayer you speak of. Dragonfried sent you my way. You who we have to thank for saving Wakrata? Perhaps you'll be able to see me not as a crazy bugger. Cells we extracted were solid and pleasing on the eye to boot. We even supplied the stone used to build a palace. Oh, those were the days. It was the Imperial invasion that changed everything. Those bastards thought stone structures barbaric, favoring their cold, tasteless metallic buildings instead. They say they look civilized. Oh my. And recruiting our youth for their own army. We lost just as many to the rebel cause. Few of us that remain have been left to eke out a living using any means we can. I swear on Rauger's very name. If we could just take back the sleeping stones, this whole village would brim with vitality. Would you be able to rid the quarry of those damn monsters? Okay. Sounds good to me. Also, goddamn, I zoomed way out of that map. Can I even get to that area? It dawns on me that I'm walking this way to... And I was like, how am I supposed to... What is that streak there? Why is it a big streak? That seems silly. And now looking closer, it's like, oh, it's the waterfall I'm running into. I don't think I'm gonna make it past this. Yep, there's a big ass line on that map saying stop. However, that did tell me the way around. Which, goddamn, it's quite the way around. Me and my fat chocobo. Doing a little wiggle. I'm surprised there's no dungeon over here. What the hell is that? Mudsud? No. I refuse. I need to get to packing tonight. So the computer is going to stay out the longest. But then I need to actually like do just a tiny bit of laundry. Thankfully I did laundry earlier this week. So I should only have what amounts to a single load of laundry to put up. I'll put in the washing machine. That's, yeah, so I'm just going to do a suitcase. And then I get to leave pretty much everything else here. So I should have a pretty decent packing tomorrow into the car. At least I hope so. Soon I shall be free. They try to give me more hours for work, as they usually do. But it was just a little funny. It was just a tad bit funny. Because they also messed up and called me on my shift today at roughly 5:57. No, not 5:57. 3:57, and I got off at 4. So as I pick up the phone with my shift relief, like standing outside of the booth, I'm like, hello, yeah. Oh yeah, okay, just checking in to see any chance you have you hit your allotted amount of hours for this week? Like, because you know we can only work a certain amount of hours for the campus. And I just swiftly responded, yeah, my relief is right outside the door. And then the shift coordinator kind of fumbled or stumbled on their words, and she was like, okay then, bye. Like, yeah, peace. She was just doing her job. That's fine. But it gave me the good chuckle, because I was just thinking, it was like, I don't know, do you guys have like our shifts available? And even if you don't, all of the shifts are in certain time blocks, and there's no block that would be from 2 to 6. So you're either coming in from noon to 4 or you're doing 2 to 4, right? So no matter what, everyone coming into work for that span of time will be leaving at 4. So that was the only bit. It was like, why would you call me now? Why do you think I would respond with anything except, nope, gotta go, bye? Like, she might have had a better chance of hearing a different answer if she had called up at, she wouldn't have. But, you know, it might have been a chance if she called me at even, say, 3:30. While I'm, like, still sat there stuck in that booth for another 30 minutes. Versus I was standing up with my jacket on and being like, you're not convincing me to stay or do another shift tomorrow while I am dressed to leave for the day. What have you done? Okay, so I think that's all I can do for at least the quest stuff for now. One over here. Yay, I can get this one. No. It's up there. It's probably up there. I'm going up there. Move out of my way, Gerbert. Yeah. I see it. It's mine. Feed me. If I can have all of these, I'll be happy. To the southwest. Oh wait, I should be able to reach that? That'll be like here, I think. What random ass location was I in that I couldn't figure out how to get? I'm so confused. Hold on. I'm trying to find the spot on the map that I was previously at. Oh yeah, and yeah, that's definitely split. It wasn't. Was it coming out of? It might have. Oh wait. Oh. Right, because this is the other side. This is the peaks. We're going to Limsa. Shut up. Shut up. I realized it, okay? I got there eventually. I realized I was in a different location grabbing new Aether Currents. I'm just staring at it being like, ah, that's confusing. How am I able to just get that? I'm surprised it's so close. We're in Limsa. He wasn't clear on that. I'm gonna go to the Av Castle. Because I assume he's at the bar. Yep. Everyone hangs out at the bar. Well, you better be in this bar and not up. Alright. Close enough. Any moment. Going by sea after all, is Merwib lending us our pick of the Crimson Fleet? No, we're kind of getting a little baby bunting. Is equally infeasible to sail an Aeorgian Alliance vessel halfway around the world without the Empire taking notice. Time to get in a baby boat. Gavayan of the Kraken's Arm? Don't tell me you made a deal with pirates. Hey. Taken from Comrade's tone that you no longer wish to proceed with our proposed arrangement. Pray forgive my sister outburst. She has ever been the one to speak her mind. On the other hand, I'm the very soul of discretion. And I love pirates. See? Oh yes, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn do indeed still wish to employ your services. However, it is important that you are aware of certain extenuating circumstances. So, the Empire might murder us at any point in time. Proud purveyors of said region's finest spices, which you steal from God's fair merchants at Allie, this is not the time. Allie, we need passage. You're gonna let the thieves do the thiefing, alright? I think the captain has a point. The five seas can be extremely treacherous, and many a poor unfortunate soul has succumbed to grief out there on the waves. Why, when we were in Ishgard, I had heard a tragic tale of how the heir to House Durndale something. Poor Count remains convinced that his son still lives and will pay a sultan's ransom for news of his whereabouts. I love you, Tataru. Truly a tragedy for the ages and a testament to the misfortunes that may befall us should we act without due consideration. But so long as you are prepared to abide the capricious whims of fate, I am willing to oblige you. That said, in light of the recent rebellion, I trust you understand I cannot deliver you to Doma itself. I can take you only as far as Kugane and Hingashi. It will require time to procure sufficient provisions and make ready for departure. Alright. You gotta know how to talk to these villains, Allie. You gotta let it roll. You gotta let the good times roll. So there's some thievery. So some of the pirates might enslave people. Actually they don't enslave them, they just sell them to slaves. See, that's different. They're just in the supply chain. I had intended to press the point more obliquely. There was something disconcerting about the pleasure Tataru took in making Captain Carvain squirm. Don't worry about it, she's fun. Tataru's just a pirate through and through. Wow. Wow. Those pants are so much better than my pants. I'd like the two of you to return to Revenant's Toll and speak with our Doman allies. When we have completed our respective tasks, we will reconvene here at the ferry docks. Alright? Yeah, that sounds good with me. I'm kind of surprised I'm already gonna have 3 areas open. Even 4? Because is Doma gonna be considered, that's gonna be considered something. Although, wait, no, that's not considered a region with Aether Currents, so never mind. You take the Rising Stones. I'll meet you out here after, okay? Alright. We're talking to every freaking Doman we know, huh? I forgot that Yugiri and Big Man already went back. Oh, but we have Higiri right here. Hello. You are for Doma? Heavens! You Scions have shown us naught but kindness. Never in my wildest dreams I imagined you would fight for our homeland. For 5 years we suffered under their tyranny, and then we spied on the opportunity the Emperor dead. It seemed the time was right. Beneath our Lord's banners we gathered and fought to reclaim our nation, but when Xenos arrived, with the 12th Legion, it was over in an instant. Okay, so he has the 12th Legion. Got it. And they're busted. Wow, the way that my outfit clips. Yeah, let's go. The Guy clan have served Doma faithfully for generations. My ancestors held positions within Doma Castle. Now it is home to the Imperial Viceroy's witch and a host of men in Magitech. Witch, huh? Interesting. You've caught my attention. I wish to go into that dungeon. Ours is a beautiful land nestled on the eastern coast of Othard. Along the banks of the One River, our nation thrived, proud and free until the Garleans came. The river was our lifeblood, free to travel and to fish, but travel was soon restricted. Okay. So Xenos and his 12th Legion are scary. We know that he specifically has a witch lieutenant or something housed up in Doma. And there are restrictions on fishing and travel, which seemed obvious, but yeah. Especially Ishgardian. Man, did you know they eat with... Oh god, not the chopstick thing. Yeah, the chopsticks. What you learned sounds a lot more useful. Oh, Lise. Never change. There we go. Lise thinks it is time you returned to Limsa Lominsa. We should head back. Gotcha. Oh, I'm perfect at the docks. I am kind of hustling a little bit because I do want to just see Doma or Kugane, actually, I guess, since we're not going to be allowed to just pull straight up into Doma like that, like a baller. How the hell are you all the way over there, dude? How dare you go to a different part of the docks that would actually connect to the correct place? How dare you be closer to the freaking Hawker's Alley? Aethernet shard. What is this? What is this madness? Is this me forgetting that the game Limsa in fact has a regular ferry dock? No. Never. Oh. You can wait until we have left port. We will have enough time to talk on our journey to Kigane. Spice Trading friends have completed preparations. Assuming you've completed yours, you may inform the deckhand that we're ready. Deckhand, we depart. Or the name of the ship is Misery. We're gonna die. Why would you name your ship that? I get invoke fear in the hearts of your enemies, but Jesus Christ. Just put dread in the name. Don't just call it Misery. It's like calling a ship Macbeth.
Full sure was I that I had come too late.
Yes, sir.
Urianger, tell me you haven't come all this way just to see us off.
Nay, my lady. Ere you quit these shores for eastern climes, I wished to share some words of seeming import.
The Dread Titan. Yeah, just put Dread in front. It'll be fun.
Look ye where the sun doth rise. See crimson embers, darkening skies. Look ye where the sun doth fall. See azure lost amidst the squall.
Well, that sounds suitably foreboding. Another one of your prophecies, I presume?
Of far eastern origin, aye. It is mine earnest hope that this ancient wisdom may serve to guide you on your journey. For what dangers lie in wait for you upon those distant shores are yet beyond my knowing.
A parting gift befitting your roundabout ways. Thank you.
I have more than words for you, my lady.
Disgusting. Ulianje, I want you to know that your ass... What the frick is that? What if I was colorblind,
It's
Ulianje?
beautiful. Is it for me?
I think it's for you.
Though undeniably powerful, your ethereal blade taxeth you greatly in the wielding. Not so this rapier, which shall serve you just as well against all but the most formidable foe.
Man just handed her a new sword the way Riku just handed Kairi a Keyblade in Kingdom Hearts 2 and said, yeah, go ahead, use that. How'd you get this? Use that.
Honored guests, say your farewells, for the moment of our parting draws nigh. A fair wind blows, and I mean to follow it.
It would seem our ship is set to sail. Pray give my regards to Thancred and the others. And take care.
Alright, what's Thancred been doing right now? I forgot that Thancred's been hanging out. I miss him without goggles. You get out of here, puppy. But don't. Hi. Hello. Goddamn Ulianje. At least I can see his damn face. So I can be aware of the nonsense he's up to by reading his facial emotion. He really just stood there quiet. And so, Daxnos, the warrior of light, died of seasickness. And thus the Empire began their terrible reign across the entirety of Eorzea. Remember, kids, scurvy will get you. Eat your oranges.
A fine day, is it not? Fair winds and following seas. The Misery is enjoying herself. Nevertheless, it would not do for you to spend the entirety of our voyage above deck. Let me show you to your quarters.
Garlemald needs to do something about that FF9 death fog on the map. Yeah. Oh, also side note about the scurvy thing. You can just get scurvy, by the way. I don't know if people realize that. It is from a extreme vitamin C deficiency. You can just get scurvy. You don't gotta be on a ship or nothing. You don't have to be at sea. It was common for pirates and seafarers because of the diet that they had to deal with.
Captain!
Make sure you're getting vitamin C.
Something queer's afoot. The winds died down, the waters went still, and all of a sudden, we were dragged off course.
Dragged? By what?
Can't rightly say, sir. But some of the lads are muttering about seeing things in the water. Things that shouldn't be there.
The irony of being on a ship owned by the Kraken's arms.
If you will excuse me a
If
moment.
we get caught by a Kraken...
Actually, might I persuade you to join me? Loath though I am to admit it.
I knew someone in college who got scurvy because he lived off of pizza and Diet Coke from... Right, yeah, there you go. Exactly. I got scurvy as a kid. I don't remember what my current diet was at the time. But then I got like really sick and had like a bad rash. And then when my mom took me to the doctor, when she like... Actually, before she even took me, because she herself is a registered nurse, she was like, there's no way this is what I think it is, boy. And then took me to the doctor. I was like, your son has scurvy. And she just shook her head and was like, I can't with you. I was like, all right. Because there were like just certain food groups. I think a lot of kids go through that, right? Certain food groups you just refuse to ever have enter your system. And I just happened to be in a funny mood, a funny, silly mood, where that included, I guess, most good sources of vitamin C I refuse to have in my body. Which is already bad because compound that with the fact that I naturally can't produce vitamin D that well. I have a constant vitamin D deficiency at all times. I take pills for that. Sea wolf superstitions and fairy tales not more, but if you must know, the things are monstrous. What's happening to us? Where are we about to die? If it is neither the sea nor the weather which is responsible, that's probably a predatory entity of some sort, perhaps a siren or some such. Could be a fellow spice trader employing magics. Let the current take us where it will and deal with whatever we find there. We're getting pulled. Oh, but Halazay, I wanted to go to the Far East. I wanted to become a samurai. I assure you the feeling is not mutual. Once we arrive at our destination, be it a vessel or an island or something else, Lisa and I will remain with the ship to defend it in case of attack. Jax, I believe you're the one who has to go out and deal with the crap. Thanks. Thanks, Allie. Happy to know. No, Sam, like, come on, man. I just want to study the blade. Why won't they let me just study while you were busy? While you're off there busy doing niche. I can't, this was the last thing I was expecting. I'm on a goddamn boat. Hey, look, it's a dungeon. It's my first dungeon, yeah. What a great place to, this is lovely. This is actually perfect. I managed to make it to a dungeon in this, in today's stream. Yeah. Now, will I ever manage to get anyone to join up? Oh, there is this person here, who I only just realized was also here. Is it gonna be like quite obvious? Like, will I see people on the boat and be like, ah, yes, wow. It's become very silent. Why is there like no sound on the boat? Oh, that's horrifying. I don't like this. I don't like when they do this. Because now it's just me and my thoughts. I'm in a prison of my own mind. And it's torture. Alright, well. Okay, we just need a healer. Okay, there might be a shot. How's your day been? Hey, here we go. I'm out of here. What? Banter? None of that. We'll have, I swear to God, if does, okay. Ooh, I am hungry. I just felt my stomach growl. Somewhere. The siren song C. That was a good little surprise. I was not expecting a dungeon. And wait, how does this dungeon work? Is it technically the ship? Oh, that's dope, if so. Alright, how are we doing this? And Alina is our tank? Coolio. And they're here with us in our thing? That's cool. Did somebody use the limit? Do we have a limit? It's crazy. All right. This is an interesting way of having this go, I feel. And we have to make sure that those fools stay alive too, because they have health bars. Oh boy. Okay. Island dead. Oh, ooh. Okay, this is cool. Oh, that's fun. Oh, this is fun. That's a good entrance to a dungeon. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. I'm guessing that large sea scorpion. That's. Oh, wait. Is it going to be called lobster? That's a lobster. That's an FF1 lobster. Wait. That's an FF1 lobster. Don't you lie to my face. Reflection. God damn it. I've been lied to my face. I was so excited. So it's a localization thing, apparently. Then FF1. What was originally known as lobster was changed to sea scorpion, but for the remaster they changed it back to lobster. So a bunch of FF1 fans, specifically the people who like do the speed runs, were like, "Hey, it's lobster, baby, we're back." I just remember seeing a bunch of speed runners super excited. I'm sorry, the fuck is that? What's a piece of sin doing here? Lugat, all right. Damn, Alina, calm down. We're just getting in. Ooh. Oh, okay, that gives you more than enough time to dodge that. Easy peasy. Oh, I got you. Get on my dick. Get on my dick. Alina. Wait, you want me to run all the way over to you? You getting punched? Oh, you're about to do some stupid nonsense. All right. Okay. That's how that sucks up. That's fine. Oh, you punk. Not bad. We're doing it. Me? You stop that. That's why I figured. Stack. God damn it. Cute though that it has an in and out. I was trained to do that by the last raid I did, sucker. You didn't know I was ready for you, but I was. Aha. That's for example. Ooh. Safety. There we go. That felt a little slow. Just a tad. I'm going to blame the other DPS and definitely not me, of course. Yo, Alina be booking it. I appreciate it, but goddamn. Oh, hey, a sea monk. That's cute. Why are they looking at me? Stop that. I love how I've become a broken record with that. Anytime I see enemies looking at me, no matter whether I'm DPS or healer, that's the way that I curse out tanks now when I'm playing the game. Just me being like, why are they looking at me? An enemy should never be looking at me unless they explicitly have an attack that they pick someone at random. What is this fool tank doing? This is my form of toxicity in my heart. You wanna go? Should we not go? This is a ghost ship. The Jane Guy. Oh, nice. See, like, attack like that popping up and ruining my day. That's great. Up there? Not this way? No? The Whipjacks? The governor? Oh no, not the governor. It's gonna take us out. You don't have a lot of health. Okay, how are you gonna murder us? Like, super hard. Yep, I already hate it. I already hate it. Ooh! Okay, that was so bad, it was weird. I feel like his health is also... Ow. This also starts to begin taking less damage. I see. So he's sucked in. Interesting. I'll be honest, not exactly sure what that attack did. Me? Oh, okay, I just had to be outside it. Hello. The heck is this about? Oh, baby, that's what. You're a fun one. Just shoot at me. There you go. just gonna give myself a heal to be good and help out. Oh, this is gonna suck. Ooh, baby! Okay. Done. Done. We leave. Done. I've now gotten much better at being like, oh, it's time for an LB. I will not go without using my LB. I didn't look at any of those. Damn. Not even close enough to do it. A fun dungeon. Who is that double shield boss man over there walking towards us? You can stop him now. He doesn't need to come this way. He does not. Undead Warden. What is this? Impel down? How we show up? Best offense is a good defense. To this day, the only credit that I will ever give Dark Souls 2 is the ability to allow you to power stance 2 shields and like actually fight with 2 tower shields as a viable type of playstyle to get through the game, or at least to PvP. I don't know if you could like adamantly get through the game with just shields. But someone should try. Not me, though. I hate Dark Souls 2, so it will never be me. I want a treasure? I'll grab it. Did it. It's kind of sucky. Arrive at Glowing Krauts. Guessing that's around here, huh? Kind of just fumbled all of my abilities there for a hot second, and therefore was doing no damage. Touch it with your face. I'm touching it. I did it. Ooh. Ooh, my. Hey, look, it's Phantom from KH1. Hey, look, it's the Whispers from FF7 Remake. Oh, wait, hold on. I was using my AoEs. I'm sorry, what? Oh, I didn't realize that was gonna be the thing. I tried. I tried so hard. I'm noticing more and more dungeons are including... There's always been like little mini boss things, but they're feeling more frequent. So I just need to be as far away as possible. Oh, I have to be even further. Or you just take that to the mouth. It looks like we're just gonna take that to the mouth. And yep, there we go. Oh, this place is terrible. You can enter. Oh, got it. Okay. I don't think I have an interrupt as a red mage, unfortunately. I should double check. People don't know how to do that yet? Yeah. That hasn't been something that's been prevalent in dungeons yet, I don't think. If it's flashing red, it's interruptible. Ah, okay. Every class? Okay, so yeah, I'll look through my toolkit, see what might do it for me. Ooh, not touching that. No, I already did. What's advancing? Oh, I am. Easy peasy. Ooh, I like this remix. Play my jam. Am I supposed to not stand in this though? Because we're gonna go this way, right? Yeah, so I'm assuming I wanna avoid tears and the edge. Morbid retreat. Oh, you punk. That's not the right way. Oh, come on. Come on. I was confused there on... I thought I was going to walk backwards from where I was facing. And I did not. Oh. Oh, this is going to be a fun one. We're doing reverse, morbid advance. Okay. Cool. Oh yeah, and you put it in the middle. That was right. I was right. It was on. Just be safe. Up behind me out. Void water. Heyo. That's some regular ass water attack. Look at you. Almost there. Almost there. Oh, this is gonna be a sucky one. What are we doing? How are we doing this? Morbid advance. There we go. Cool. Did I really just gain a level? Amazing. I have to use the laser, it's cool. But nice. I lied. They remove silence and Shadowbringers so mages can't interrupt. There you go. But everyone else can. Oh, okay. So yeah. So that's not my job, baby. Woo! But hey, that was good. That was nice. GG. Get that healer recommendation. I want that. I actually, yeah, greed. I have a gunbreaker class. Get out of here. All right. You guys should give me that orchestration roll. You should give it to me. You should let me have it. You should let me have it. No? All right. Yes, leave. Leave me. I cry. That's F'd. Oh, what? No more mage interrupt. Oh, does that include blue mages? Well, no, but that's, you just find a skill, right, for that?
Thank the 12.
Where the hell did we just end up? Alfie's vomiting everywhere.
Everything here would appear to be in order. Good. Repairs should be completed by the time we return to the Misery, whereupon we shall resume our journey without further delay.
I swear, if I never hear another ghost story, it will be too soon.
That was a fun, I like that. I really like that dungeon. That was a fun dungeon. And it also had a very good foreshadowing for the boss fight. Like right before you fight the boss, you fight an enemy that's like, oh, by the way, you may have or may not have dealt with this type of mechanic yet, where you're forced to move a certain direction. Like, that's just really good. I think that blue power is Xenos' VA. Oh, okay. I was wondering why that sounded kind of familiar. Why he sounded a little familiar.
I remember the sea, the smell of the salt, and the crash of the waves as we drew closer to Kugane.
Oh, he sounds like, oh, okay. Yeah, they have a similar tone of and like inflection.
Open to outsiders in Hingashi, across the Ruby Sea from Othar, from Doma.
Using this type of instrumentation for the same song.
All in one place. I wish you could have seen.
Da 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 da. Da, 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 da. That's clean. That's clean. Also voices the card of character I won't meet for a very long time. Okay. You must change the V8 to JP. It is. I've entered the Far East, so now I have to change all of the voice acting until I'm out of here. Well, I guess if you say so. How do you do that? How do you do that? That's like in the that's in the settings before you start the game, right? Now stand in Kugane, the western port of Hingashi. Regrettably, the only port in this nation open to foreign trade. Oh, and I do apologize for the unforeseen difficulties which befell us during our journey. Needless to say, your assistance in overcoming them was much appreciated. Anime Japan demands it. What's happening here? Oh, it's supposed to look like that. I was like, there's a weird space there, but that's because the pants stop. I'm like, what is happening? Oh, it is in system settings? I was in the right spot? But it's not in sound. That's why I was... So which setting? Adjust the clients under the... Wait. Huh? Hold on. Okay, no, it's, yeah, it would be in system. And in audio, cutscene audio just saw it a bit further down. Am I blind? I do not see what you're speaking of, Taka. So I'm gonna scroll through, I guess, for a bit. Oh, okay, it was here. Yeah, adjust the client, and then Japanese ink. Got it. There you go. Bam. Oh, under dot dot dot. You meant under dot dot dot. I. You gotta say other, man. You gotta say other, Taco. I took that as an actual ellipses, not the symbol. Anywho, we gonna leave out on this banger. By the way, I told you I wasn't gonna stream all the way to 8 because I gotta finish up packing. No stream tomorrow. I will see you guys again on Sunday, using the actual name, not in this stream. Thank you guys for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed today's stream. That was some good progress. So second, you gotta beat the first dungeon. You gotta beat the first trial and the first dungeon, because I also did the thing at Rogger's Reach. Damn, I made a lot of progress. I say. Meanwhile, it's only gonna take second like 15 minutes. And of which is gonna be in the dungeon. But anywho, I shall see you guys again on Sunday. Alright? So with that, I shall make you go insane and then say see ya. Oh, that's such a mess. I gotta figure out how to do that better. Transitions. Alright, bye. I'm literally just sat here banging out to this music instead of ending the stream.